Let's hop into some semifinals action here. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Oceanborn, it is Psystorm Gaming's MaxPax. And he is up against the estimable Astrea. Both players had to face some high-level Korean Terrans in their quarterfinals matches. Astrea was able to take down Gumiho. MaxPax was able to take down Cure. Some banger matches there. Bulmayoja, thank you so much for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you had a lovely stream. Welcome in, everybody. You're just in time for some PvP. This is the good stuff. But yeah, a little PvP. MaxPax versus Astrea. These guys are both very good here. MaxPax's PvP is... it's pretty strong. Pretty strong. Might be a little tough one for Astrea, but this matchup is so... it's so unpredictable in a lot of ways. Unless you're watching Korean PvP, in which case it's just 3-gate robo all day, every day. Ooh, okay. So Astrea deciding to go for a 2-gate setup on the low ground here. Cybercore in the back. Interesting choices. Whereas MaxPax going for a standard 1-gate. So some interesting stuff here. Astrea also didn't scout, huh? Yeah, he didn't send the probe scout. Now I feel like against MaxPax, that makes a lot of sense. MaxPax tends to open the exact same way every game. He plays very macro, very standard. So Astrea not too worried about him doing anything super cheeky or super cheesy, right? MaxPax is in fact going to put down the Stargate. He's blocking the Nexus of his opponent. So he's going to drop the Stargate. He sees the Chrono Boost on the Stalkers, and he's going to start feel the pressure, right? So he wants to make sure he's well defended back at home against whatever Astrea is sending to him. But Astrea is just going to poke and prod. It looks like he's taking his own Nexus. So now Astrea's Nexus is actually going to be before MaxPax's. He's even going to drop one more pylon while the Zealot and Adept are being kept busy here. The shield battery is about to finish, though. That should help against the Stalkers that are coming across. The Stalkers are just going to hit that shield battery. And that means the pylon might actually finish here. Oh, he cancels the pylon. All right, some cute play, but as the Stalker pops out, I think Astrea is going to have to back up. That's fun. That's fun stuff, though. Happy early birthday in 277 days. Did you really do that math, Bulmayoja? That's hilarious. Also, Raining Bagels, a frequent chatter in here. And also a friend of mine for a long time. He used to say that to me. He would count how many days it was until my birthday, and then say that like randomly. Yeah, like hundreds of days beforehand. So it's very funny you said that. He's the only other person I've ever heard do that. But thank you. Very much looking forward to my 33rd birthday in 277 days. Now MaxPax trying to poke in with the handful of units he has. This one Adept actually is going to be able to grab a couple of kills. There's no shield battery here. Plus, there's 2 Oracles sharking around. Ooh, Stasis Trap already catching a few random probes here. Stalker's coming up into the main to deal with these 2 Oracles, but 2 Oracles can do a lot of damage. Blink is not done yet. I feel like 3 Stalkers, though. These Oracles are not going to be able to get too much done. As I say that, it is MaxPax, and he just gets 4 kills. He's going to lose 1 Oracle, though, so not going to get anything more than that. However, that is going to allow MaxPax to take the worker lead for the time being. Take a look at what's been traded out. Yeah, still better trades, I'd say, for Astrea, but losing 7 probes is a little bit unfortunate. Now Blink is on the way for both players. A Robo coming up here for Astrea. MaxPax just going, I was going to say heavy gateway, but I guess it is 4 gates. Decently heavy gateway. Astrea is going to take a Nexus. He's got some Stalkers out here. He's got to be careful, though. His Blink is like 10 seconds maybe behind MaxPax's. I like how... Yeah, was it 14 seconds? I like how when it's being chrono boosted, and there it is, MaxPax utilizing that earlier Blink just slightly. Quick enough to kill those Stalkers. I like how when the thing is chrono boosted, instead of the timer just like starting sooner, it starts at the exact same time. It just counts down quicker, which is like a funny way of showing that it's chrono boosted. I don't know. It just seems kind of silly. That's not how we like think about things usually. Is like time's moving faster because this is gonna end sooner. But now Astrea has Blink. He's got a shield battery up here. That's a very cute position for a shield battery. Really nice if you're defensively blinking. Another one is on the way. And MaxPax's not really going to be able to get too much done here. In fact, he's got to be careful of the Immortal. Almost got this Stalker. I know Astrea targeted that down. Oh, but hold on. There's the Blink forward. A super shield battery turns on, but MaxPax is not messing around. However, second Immortal pops out, and there's that second shield battery, remember. So MaxPax gets that first Immortal, gets the first shield battery, but Astrea does stay alive. And MaxPax is taking a base during this, but he's got still a lot more Stalkers than his opponent. Some of them are very injured. Still a lot of damage potential here. Oh, another Blink forward. The shield battery is not close enough. Down goes the Immortal. I think MaxPax might just have too much here, even with the shield battery on the high ground. MaxPax blinking backwards. Astrea needs to target down some of these low hit point Stalkers. Is getting a couple here at the end. Ooh. And a little cheeky blinks forward. 15 probes, though, going down during all of that. Some in the third there during that fight, some in the natural. MaxPax still poking, but he's up 15 workers. He does not actually need to get any damage done here. It looks like he's just going to take a 4th base. MaxPax putting himself in a fantastic spot. Astrea still playing very defensively. He does have 4 more gateways on the way right now to try to get that Stalker count out. The armor supply is a lot closer. It just feels like Astrea's in a tough spot. Oh, these 2 Adepts going to sneak in, distract some of this army. Forces another overcharge on a shield battery. I think MaxPax is just in too good of a spot here. It's going to be very tough for Astrea to get back into this one. As MaxPax's 4th is almost done. And he should just be straight up ahead. I mean, the +1's even for both of them. MaxPax has been mining a lot more for a lot longer. He's got that Dark Shrine on the way as well, just in case Astrea does move out and he wants to try to get some counterattack damage done. You know what? This is nice for Astrea. Finally getting a nice trade here. Taking the army supply lead for once. There are some units hitting his base. Some Zealots, it looks like. Gonna force to cancel on that 4th base. So I feel like Astrea is kind of all in now. At least to some degree. Needs to get damage done. Ooh, charge. No charge here for MaxPax. These Zealots warping in, but not really going to be able to get too much done. Just eating a lot of this Stalker damage. Astrea warping in more units, but the Prism gets taken down. However, he's still up 19 army supply right now. A lot of that is back at home, though, not helping out in this fight. And it feels like there might just be enough here for MaxPax to hold on. Which means Astrea is not going to be able to get out of there with that Immortal. Down it goes. The Stalkers will escape. but he needed to get damage done, and he just didn't. And MaxPax, with this worker lead, should just be able to retake the army supply lead, take a tech lead, take an upgrade lead. I mean, he can go in any direction he wants with it. But Astrea is on a bit of a clock here. He's going to try to take a fourth again, but it's so... It feels so far away. And he's still down so many workers. And there's a prism here with a DT in it. That's a lot of big bad things. Astrea does not have static defense against that. He's got a cannon in the third, but that is it. Nowhere else. And this is starting to feel like too much for MaxPax. Astrea still has more army supply. I feel like he can take a good fight here. He's going to blink backwards. Neither player has charge yet. Charge is about to finish for MaxPax, though. Zelt's warping into the main base. Astrea, though, looks like he's got a good defense against this. If he can get some detection, which he does have now with the cannon nearby. You know what? I think Astrea just holds this. And he's holding it on this side. And suddenly, Astrea's taken a big army supply lead. He loses 10 probes, though, which means he's down almost 40 workers. But he is up 27 army supply right now. If he can get this +2 finished, it's a little bit behind MaxPax's, but if he can get that finished, I mean, one big fight. Astrea needs to win a fight decisively and then counterattack MaxPax before he's able to rebuild. That's what he needs to do right now. Astrea hold positioning a little bit. I feel like he just needs to go. He's trying to wait for +2 in charge, maybe. Ooh, big blink forward. Astrea going to try to take down these Immortals. He will get all 3 of them, but the Zealots getting in on top of the Stalkers. That's not what you want here if you're Astrea. And that one decisive victory turns into kind of just a trade, and that is exactly what Astrea does not need. He's still down 40 workers, dude. More DTs warping in here. MaxPax going to try to hit this 4th base. Cannon is on the way, but on the way is not quite here. On these 5 DTs. So dangerous, so deadly. They even have blink. They're just going to get in on top of this. They're going to kill that cannon. There is an observer, but MaxPax just recalls. He gets all of them out. That was free. That was free. MaxPax is taking a 6th base. I mean, he's just getting more and more ahead, but somehow it doesn't feel like he's that far ahead. He did start his +3 up a lot sooner. He's almost a full upgrade ahead, so he's going to have an upgrade lead for like 3 minutes while Astrea is trying to build that +3. Astrea is doing a fantastic job staying alive and somehow keeping an army supply lead. Oh my god, that prism on 2 hit points drops 3 of those DTs out. The cannon is over here. The super shield battery turns on to try to keep these Stalkers alive. There is an observer as well, so that will be defended. Oh my god, but now DT's coming to the natural. There was a cannon here. It is dead. The Robo is getting targeted down now. I mean, there's already observers out, but that's still so annoying. Not to mention 12 workers killed. MaxPax has gone up to 101 probes. That's actually too many. That is actually too many probes. But, I mean, why not, right? Why not? Somehow, Astrea still has an army supply lead. He's traded quite a bit better, but, like, still impressive. Oh, there it goes. MaxPax finally takes it back. He's actually supply capped now, though. Gonna dive in here. Astrea, I think, has enough to just defend this, though. It's funny to me. I feel like I was expecting to see MaxPax hit somewhere else at the same time. But now he's hitting in, like, one spot and then the other. And Astrea's, again, he's taking good trades here. This time, though, there's DTs coming in. There is detection against, but those DTs can still be quite good. Oh, and the Zealots and DTs in the main base. Here we go. MaxPax starting to pick them apart. Some Zealots come in. It's not going to do anything. And here's where it starts to get real dicey. MaxPax did lose a few probes, but who cares? He still has 95. And in the meantime, Astrea down at 53. He's just losing more and more units here. This is so painful for Astrea. Oh, that Forge went down too. No +3 ever for Astrea. He's not going to restart any of that. No shot. And it just feels like there's just no way Astrea can keep holding on like this. Not down 2 bases, 3 bases, excuse me. 3 bases and consistently 40 workers. Astrea is good. And again, the army supply is still in his favor, which is insane. Look at the mining for MaxPax, how much better it's been. I mean, 5,000 resources, it shouldn't feel like that much, but God, it feels like so much. MaxPax, though, is finally taking a big army supply lead. Ooh, weird blink from Astrea there. Trying to trap those zealots. Finally, he's going to tap out as he finally takes a bad trade. Oh, man. MaxPax just ahead that game. It's just getting more and more and more ahead, but it just felt like he couldn't finish Astrea for so long. Astrea really hanging in there. But GG. MaxPax finally does it. Takes him out in game number 1. Equilibrium is going to be game 2. Get into the lobby here. Oh, excuse me. Equilibrium's it's a big map. I don't actually, you know, it's unfortunate because I like maps that are this shape. I don't really like this map though. This is not my favorite map. The more, as we get into this map pool for a bit longer, I start to really see which maps I prefer. In this one, I think my problem with it, I've had this problem a lot in previous map pools. It's too gray. It's kind of just big and open and gray. I don't like that. I don't like that. But these players are good enough. It'll be fun anyway. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Equilibrium, it is Systorm Gaming's MaxPax. And his opponent in the upper left, who is currently teamless, I believe, as I think his contract with Maturino just ended, is Astrea. Max Angel. He's going to go for the high ground gateway this game, as opposed to the low ground gate like his opponent is doing. And like he did last game. Yeah, this map, what I don't like is the mixture of the gray mechanical tiles and the gray rock. It's a little bit too much gray for me, you know? We're just missing some accent colors. We have some blues in here, but it just makes the gray feel a little bit blue tinted, you know? It's just too much. It's too much gray. We got a nice light gray. We got a nice dark gray. We got a nice rock gray. We got a nice electrical panel gray. A little too much gray. I need a little bit of something. I need a little bit of color in there. A little bit of spice. The other thing about this map that I'm not a huge fan of is how much empty space there is. Very few maps can I zoom out this far and just, there's no bases here. There's the one watchtower. There's just nothing in the middle of this map. I don't love it. I don't love it. There are some fun things, though. The gold base with the rich Vespine Geyser is a nice little touch. And it looks like Astrea. Checking that out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, now MaxPax scouted over here. He's going to think a base is going down here. But of course, we know that is not where the base is going down. This is a very standard opening for MaxPax, getting into the Stargate. Quick Nexus. Oh, we are experiencing some lagarinos. That is not us. We have a nice 69 milliseconds of ping here. We'll see if MaxPax gets a scout on this base of Astrea's. And I assume Astrea is going to recall some probes for this one. Yeah, he's going to scout it immediately. MaxPax, he's too good, man. He's too good. All right. He's been scouted. I don't think Astrea knows he was scouted. Which is very important. Now, of course, from here, Astrea could build a shield battery here and kind of shield battery push from this area. Where's the recall? Where's the recall, Astrea? There it is. Gotta get those probes there. Ooh, as the probes show up, though, the Void Ray and the Stalker here from MaxPax show up. That Void Ray needs to pull back. MaxPax getting a little bold with it. He's going to lose this Stalker. The Void Ray will get back to the shield battery. Oracle on the way as well. MaxPax, or Astrea rather, is fully mining at this base. Start mining that rich Vespene gas as well. Got one shield battery up. Again, I wouldn't hate to see one over here so that he can kind of use the cliff a little bit more. The Oracle is going to come in, try to get some damage done. There's no blink. The Stalkers will push this away, but not get the kill. MaxPax is feeling pretty secure here right now. He's not building any more Void Rays. Astrea has a lot of Stalkers coming. There's no blink. This is just 4-gate. He's just using this gold base for the extra money. I'm getting a little worried for MaxPax. This is a lot of blink Stalker, or a lot of regular Stalkers even. I feel like he can target down the shield battery. The Void Ray needs to prismatically line. No, it gets targeted down. Astrea one-taps it, and then the shield battery. Uh-oh, MaxPax is in some trouble, man. Astrea is way down in workers. MaxPax is going to pull his probes to fight against this. Astrea trying to micro out of those probes to hit the Stalkers. This shield battery is almost done. Astrea is going to target it down. Down it goes. MaxPax just doesn't have many units left. He's trying to get it to blink, but will he be able to? In the meantime, an Oracle is gunning down some of Astrea's probes. While the probes are trying to block here for MaxPax and buy time. MaxPax, though, down at the same worker count as his opponent. As Astrea does clean up that Oracle. Looks like pushes it away at least. And MaxPax just doesn't have much left. That's it. GG. Astrea wins it with the non-blink Stalkers. And I really think MaxPax was expecting blink Stalkers. And I think he was thinking he had a little bit more time to prepare. I think he was very surprised by just 4-gate straight up no blink Stalkers. Astrea caught him off guard. You know what Astrea did? He caught him assuming instead of scouting and knowing. And that was it, man. GG. We will go to a game 3 for this series. Ooh-wee. You'll love to see it. It's all gray, or is it gray? Personally, I prefer Grey, but yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting difference in spelling, isn't it? I wonder if there's some grays that feel more like Gray, you know? I don't know. I think I learned it Gray. Yeah, so I think that's the American spelling, generally speaking. But, I don't know. GREY just always looked nicer to me. Like, it feels nicer. GRAY feels clunky. Does that make sense? Like, GREY feels a little smoother. You know, it feels like, I want to say, like, laid back, but not like chill laid back. Just like, yeah, GREY is gray, baby. Whereas GRAY, that feels like how somebody from Chicago would say it, you know? Like, yeah, it's gray. That was not even a good Chicago accent, but I feel like it got the point across. Anyways, onto a less gray map. We are here on Hecate, and in the lower left-hand corner, we have Max Angel Astrea. And his opponent in the upper right-hand corner for Sidestorm Gaming, it is MaxPax. Couple of Maxes here. Just a couple of Maxes. That's going to be the YouTube video title. Just a couple of Maxes. Or maybe Max versus Max. The Angel versus the Devil. I don't know why MaxPax would be the devil, but in this situation he is. Maybe that's why he doesn't want to show his face. Doesn't want us to see who he is. Because truly, he is the devil. Lucifer. Satan. But he just like wanted to play some competitive StarCraft, so he's just like out there playing, but he's like, well, I can't be on camera. But I'll play some StarCraft. Like, what do you think the ping from hell is like? He's got to play all these matches with like 1,000 ping. He's in hell, but he's got like superhuman reflexes, so still very good. Do you think like the computer overheating is a problem for him? Or actually, isn't there that one circle of hell that's really cold? Maybe his computer is there. Maybe the ping's good everywhere. I don't know. Or maybe the ping is like really good to Denmark. So he's like, well, I guess that's the main place I'm playing from. Astrea. Did Astrea go Nexus first? Am I crazy here? No, okay. No, hold on. He's got the gate and the cybercore back here. I got really confused. It's like, what is he doing up here right now? He does have a proxy pylon going down, but this one adept is causing him such a headache. The classic MaxPax move right here. The one adept and the one zealot coming in here. 5 probe kills already. A bunch of lost mining time. This is so annoying. I don't think it was Nexus first, but he got that Nexus down really quick because MaxPax is still not done. MaxPax is trying to get an Oracle out, blocking with the shield battery right now. And still more units coming across here for MaxPax. Another Adept, or maybe the same Adept. I think this is a new Adept. And the Zealot's still going, getting a second kill. The Oracle coming in. That's going to get 2 kills. This is 6 dead probes in this game. And that's as MaxPax's base finishes up, so MaxPax takes the worker lead as his natural finishes. I mean, excellent start here for MaxPax. Oh my god, he even kills a Stalker. That's actually insane. He's going to kill a second Stalker as the second Oracle comes back in. I think that might just be GG. Astrea's going to lose all of his probes. He's got 3 Stalkers on the other side of the map. There is a shield battery and a void ray about to pop. That's it. So exciting in those games 1 and 2. But game 3 just ends up being a bop. There's MaxPax. He does his signature move of just sending like a few units across the map and somehow dealing game-ending damage. I feel like Astrea's build was a little weird, and maybe that's why it ended up lining up that way, working so well for MaxPax, but you can't deny it, man. The guy is insane. Actually insane. GG.